Yeah. I'm gonna check it. I'm checking her out. I gotta send her out and everything while we listen to some Robert Anton music. I hope this sounds good. I gotta listen to. Okay, this one ain't working. Let me see. I'll tell you, these Bluetooth be killing me. Let's go and see how we sound. Let's go and see how we sound. Okay, we got sound. We got good sound. All right, that's the start. Never end when you're not on joy. I ain't really planning on singing today, y'all. But I always be walking to the store or whatever, and I just be warming up while I'm walking. Just something to do. So let me see. I'm posting up links. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Say hello when you come in the room. Make sure to thumb it up. Let me know you're here. I figured I haven't been on in so long live. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been neglecting y'all. I'm sorry. I've been neglecting me a little bit too. Um, but I am sharing out this link so that people want to come and just watch, or if they want to interact, they can do so. Make sure you say hello. Thumb it up. Thumb it up, if you please, if you will. Look at me, y'all. Oh! It's a little messy, but I'm doing it myself. So I've been practicing, and this was a practice a while ago. Well, no, a few days ago, and this is practice the day before yesterday, yesterday, and today. See, today is much, much, much better. So probably tomorrow, I'll probably wash my hair tomorrow night and let it like air out for a day or two. Not two. And I'll probably like try to do full head of cornrows on Friday. Yeah, I think that's a plan. I think that's a plan. It's true. I warmed up, like I said, just a little bit walking down the street today. I ain't really warm up, but I got to do a little bit of singing, just a little bit of singing. Um, okay, so we sharing this out. See how it looks. It don't look that good now. That don't how it look. It don't look that good now. That don't how it. Where the Facebook? Where the Facebook? Joy. So I have this up. Okay, so I have this up on here on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm not putting it nowhere else. I ain't going through all of that. So if you're on Facebook, you can say something to me on Facebook. If you're not in the actual room on YouTube, I have that open so that you can, like it and you can chat with me. I also have YouTube open, so I'll be going back and forth every now and then. So if I don't get right to you, like give it like 3 or 4 minutes because I got to check back and forth. Why is this? Why is the? I don't know what's going on with the camera. It looks really great. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Oh, it looks better with a little more light. It looks better. But it's still like not. It doesn't look as good as it. Oh my God, it looks amazing on the screen on my iPad, but it don't look as good on YouTube. That's got something to do with the simulcast. I look a little shiny, right? Okay, so one of my Bluetooth ain't working. Well, it's always like one is working and one isn't working. I can't see. I think what had happened was they were working fine when I first got them and everything like that, right? But then I was like, oh, I can save battery if I use one, and then I use the other one. So and I started doing that often. Now they don't want to work together. They don't know each other anymore. You know how that is. They won't connect at the same time. They did the other day, but they're not doing it now. I don't use them that much anyway. Let me see. Do I like this view? It looks okay, I guess. Y'all like this view? I want to get a little more. I want to be adjusting and stuff, but I got to do what I got to do. Who's in the room? Say hello. Let me know what's up. Happy New Year. How have you been? What's going on? Any new interests in your life? How come that went off and I got another song on there? Oh no, I did not. That played two songs. That's the only two I had on. Okay, so now I got to do that. Anybody y'all gonna say hi? All right, if y'all gonna say hi yet, let me see. I need to find some music, and I got to put on some original Robert Anton instrumentals. And I'll be trying to do this so that I don't get flagged on here, for music or don't get tagged to somebody else's account. But like my own music been getting tagged for me through my because I have a license agreement with CD Baby, so it's been getting tagged through that, and I'm like, I'm the artist. I'm the artist. How come I'm the freaking artist? Like really? Let me see here. Documents. I got to go to the documents and instrumentals. Should I just go through? I gotta check and I gotta go through the instrumentals and check instrumentals and check because there's some stuff that I don't want to play. I don't want to be playing Christmas music. I don't want to be playing anything too crazy. But I want to have at least 20 minutes of music. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Because I plan on staying in here at least 20 minutes with y'all or by myself. It depends. If I'm by myself, I just have to be by myself. That's how it be sometimes. You got to be happy being by yourself. Lord knows this whole freaking COVID, I haven't been totally by myself. I ain't gonna say that, but I've been by myself more than often enough. I hope people ain't leaving because of the front look of the video, because I got the good lights on, and it should be looking. It looks okay. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? What is the title? Oh, it's just the old title. Whatever. It's COVID time, so. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much for dropping through. I had 4 or 5 people. There ain't nobody say nothing. Um, I hope it sounds all right. Does it sound all right? I hope it sounds all right. Yeah, it sounds okay. All right. All right. Hey. Ooh. To satisfy. Let me lick you head. Take your body where you wanna go. Coming up for Valentine's Day. Let my fingers touch you there. Smell those in your hair. Let me stroke you till you let it loose. Yes, sir. Forget your own words. I ain't done these songs in so long. I had to forget the words. Maybe it is the weather. I just it looks. I'm looking at my computer. I'm looking at the screen, and I mean, it looks a little. It looks okay, but It doesn't look like it. Like I said, don't look like it do on this iPad. This iPad looks. I look flawless. The skin looks good. It's all glistening and shining, and well, I know I'm crazy. Okay, so I ain't got nothing to say. I just came in here, y'all, because this is gonna be up later for anybody who's gonna be watching it. So I just wanted to get on here and talk and talk and talk. I just felt, I haven't been on it so long. Let me tell you, there was a big snowstorm in New York. We got what was it, 20 inches of snow? I remember in Jersey they were talking about today. They got 35 inches of snow. In New York, I think it was no, it was 17.2 inches in Central Park. So we got that's how they do it. And I'm not too far from Central. I'm uptown from Central Park. But even when I went outside, I didn't go outside during the storm. I just stayed at home. I was like, ain't no way in the world. I'm looking out the window, all that stuff. I was like, okay, I'm not doing it. But the next day, I wanted to go out just to see the snow. Because I'm like, I want to go and play in the snow a little bit. I ended up playing. But I like put on like 5 layers. I had on my thermals. I had on 2 hats. I had on my gloves and a big old scarf and went outside. I was warm outside. I did not feel any cold. And all I did was like went around, walked around a few blocks, and I went over to the grocery store and then to the drugstore, picked up a few things, went over to the dollar store, picked up a few things, get some supplies and stuff. And it was so much snow out there. I had on my big galosha boots. Let me tell you, I'm glad I did because my feet would have been wet because all them big old snow drifts and stuff like that was like, oh man. But it's beautiful outside. I saw a friend of mine on Instagram. He had some photos, some video of him tobogganing and stuff like that. And I was like, this just some old piece of something he picked up, and it looked like so much fun. Oh, I wanted to do it, but it's too cold for me. I like to look at this stuff, but I don't want to be outside more than 15, 20 minutes. When I'm getting cold, I'm ready to go. And he was like, I'm gonna be down in Prospect Park tomorrow if you want to come. I was like, no. First, it's too far away. Second, I'll probably be there 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and I'll be like, okay, see you later. I said, I'll take one, two rides down that hill, and I'll be ready to leave. Right? So it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Look, yeah, see, this keeps going out crazy. But it's nice. I went out today too. I did the same thing. I wrapped out. I didn't put on as much today, but I wrapped up and everything, and I went out into the sun because it was so sunny. And I walked a lot today because I went to a grocery store. I told myself in my mind that I needed some eggs, right? And I walked like I don't know 8. I walked uptown a little bit because I had to do a few things. And then I walked down for about 15 blocks to go get some eggs. And whatever. So I got some eggs and a few other little things and whatnot. But I didn't really need them. I still had some in the refrigerator. But I was like, I'm out. I'm out. I might as well get some exercise. And it was so sunny while I was walking downtown. My face was in the sun and I just felt this heat on me. It felt so good. Oh my God. If you're new people, the 2 new people came in, say hello. They should thumb it up. Let me know that you're here. Um, if it don't look that great, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope the sound is good. It looks great on the iPad. I don't know what's going on the screen. I'm looking at the screen right here. But I can only do what I can do. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at the hair. Look at the hair. It's getting so long. And I just started playing with cornrolling but probably about a week or two ago. I got serious about it. I watched several videos, and we had a little card party, 5, 6 of us, and one of the girls is a hairstylist, professional hairstylist. So I was showing it to her, and she's like, it's okay. She's like, it's get better. You just have to know how to. So she told me like basically how to try to keep it tight, to keep it close to the head and all that different stuff. So then I was like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see what's happening. I'll keep it in mind. But then I was watching one video. This is the thing. I'm gonna go straight off a little bit because, like I said, people might be watching this a little later. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. People might be watching this a little later. And whenever you learn anything, and I know it's for me. I'm gonna use me as an example always. But whenever I learn anything, I somebody could describe it to me and explain it to me, and I might not get it. Somebody else might show it to me, and I might not get it. And then somebody else might have an analogy or something, and I might, oh, so you always have to find the way that you learn best, um, and then find that person who is explaining it the way. And the good thing about YouTube is 20,000 people are doing everything. So I went to literally a bunch of different YouTube videos and was watching. I didn't really understand that. I kind of got that, but not really. And then this one girl got it for me. Like it was like a beginner video. She said, "Oh, I'm a beginner, but this is how I do." And I got it. It really locked in, especially the way to keep it tight because I could never seem to keep my hands close here when I'm doing everything. But she had this one little thing where she every time you go through, you push it up, so that it's tight, and then you go around with. And I was like, oh my God, I got it, I got it. So I started practicing it, and I got it. I was like, oh, so now you see it's all pretty tight to the scalp, So whenever you learn something, you got to find that you got to first know how the way you learn, and then look for what you need. And I was looking for what I needed, and I found it. And I should have saved that video. You could do and all this different stuff. Once I get this down during the summer, boy, every few days, the brother gonna be like, ah, rocket it, rocket it. Oh, changing up the hairstyle, changing up the hairstyle. Folks gonna be like, Dad, you just went to the house and you had so and so. Now you come out and you got something else. Ah, they ain't even gonna know. They ain't even gonna know. I was also thinking if I get really good, maybe a few people want to pay me to do their hair. I'll be like, yeah, okay, come on with the money. You bring the money, I'm gonna do it. Um, I have some stuff that I kind of wanted to kind of touch on in here. I didn't come on fly on the seat of my pants today, even though I actually ain't got on no pants, so I can't fly on the seat of the pants. But I went to the election. Oh my God, we did the election. Everything happened. Then we had to rush on the Capitol. How were you handling all of that? I was trying my best not to watch, but like when they were actually in the Capitol, like rampaging, and I was just sitting there watching video and live streams and stuff, and I was just like, what the? Oh my God! And they wasn't shooting at people and all that. Good. I don't understand it because you know what? If it had been Black Lives Matter that had tried to get inside the Capitol like that, there'd have been a whole lot of dead black folk. And I wouldn't say it on my video, but you know how YouTube is. One person say something and they're like fine with it. Another person said and they cut you off. So yeah, but there was a lot of dead up in there. I ain't heard of, but one woman got killed. Um, and the Capitol coming through the window, but like it would have been it'd have been six, 7 dozen of us, and we might not even made it in the hallway. But I'm so glad things have settled down a little bit. And Biden is in office, Kamala Harris, all the historic appointments of, people of minority groups and underrepresented individuals. People always say, oh, well, just being affirmative action, this and affirmative action that. And it's like the people that are being appointed the people that are being appointed are probably more than qualified for these jobs, but they haven't been getting, appointed because what I'm saying. I remember growing up, and I'm sorry, I went to school in the 70s, the 80s, and yeah, and you literally had to be 10 times as good to get a third of the accolades. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I was always good at school, like, because again, I already knew how I learned. So I figured out early in school time, because I love to talk, I love to have a good time, I love to play around. I got in trouble for it a lot of times. But like, as long as I uh, did the study plan, read what I was supposed to read, and asked the questions when I didn't know something, I was A's and B's all the way through school, right? Now, if I missed a few days or something like that, it may take a little something for me to catch up. But even then, I ask questions in a minute. I don't understand so and so. Can you explain to me again? And then if I get it, then I get it. And I'm like, okay, good. Okay, now I understand. I ain't never been one to sit back and I want to look stupid. Oh, he asking questions. He must be stupid. Now I'm asking questions because I'm trying not to be stupid. No, I mean, but like literally, somebody could be doing a third of your work. Somebody with a much lighter complexion, you know, having other people do their stuff and being a teacher's pet, or having conversations with the teacher about all kind of stuff, and they getting passes when you're doing better than they are, and you ain't getting no kind of attention. So I just say that to say I'm glad that Biden and Harris are in there. I'm hoping they're gonna do a great job. I really am. And we're gonna keep pushing them, keep calling them out when they ain't doing the right thing and trying to push them in the right direction. I don't want to talk too much about that. Okay, so something that came up today online. All right, something that came up today online. Morgan Wallen. Now I don't know if you guys know Morgan Wallen. I didn't remember Morgan Wallen. I was like, that sounds familiar, and I figured somebody, a country artist or something like that. Sounds like country artist, right? Well, I wasn't wrong. Morgan Wallen though is in trouble right now because there's a video of him circulating, and one of his neighbors took of him saying the N word and the the P word. I want to say, pussy nigga, right? But okay. But he was drunk and he was saying this stuff. And I actually watched the video and it was beep, 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 beep. But like still, to me, it did not seem like it was a hateful video, like he was talking to someone or being mean to someone. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he seemed to me be just talking smack, about something, about, a situation, or take care of my motherfucker, but that boy, so man, people get really upset about anybody non-ethnic saying the N-word. I don't get upset about it. Let me tell you, and I'll tell you one reason why I can't get upset about it. Because one, I don't care, but for two, I walk out of my door. I live in the Dominican area in my city, and it's mixed. It's very mixed, but it's originally highly Dominican and it's mostly Latin. And I go outside and the kids, I'm between on this side, if I go out my front door, there's a elementary school. On this side, there's a middle school, and up the street, like 3 blocks, there's a high school. And these kids are coming and going all the time during the day. Well, not so much right now. And I hear it all the time, every time. These kids say the word white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Indian. They say it all the time. They say the N word all the time. It's just a part of their vocabulary. And the way he was using it seemed to be a part of his vocabulary, not necessarily in a hateful way. I didn't remember him, but I saw that he had been on The Voice. So I went to look at like one of my videos talking about him. Yeah, he was on season 6 of The Voice. Very good voice too. I watched the video of him, and I had a very high regard for his tone. And come to find out, Brother done had 2 smash albums so far, and one has been sitting at the top of the country charts for like 3 weeks or something like that. Now people are starting to ban him and block him, and radio stations and not want to play his music and all that. And I think it's a little bit of overkill, but maybe I'm wrong. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Also on Twitter today, Trey Songz. Oh Lord. Hey Johnny, how you doing? What's going on? Make sure to thumb it up. I'm glad you said hello. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. I don't know if it's loud for you, but it feels a little overpowering to me. Plus, it's my music, so when I hear it, I want to sing. Know what I mean? Woo! Oh yeah, this is bigger than me. Okay, I'm gonna get back to Trey Songs in a minute. Just a minute. Ooh, oh, mm. I kill to see you laying down your armor and embracing your man and making a friend. I still to see you safe in someone's arm who loves you. That's just my plea. It's bigger than me. Never thought that you would go away forever. Never in a million years we wouldn't be together. Tell me how this could be. Breaks my heart. It's bigger than you. Hey, that's bigger than everybody already had time. Okay, I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying. Trey Songs was sometime I'm on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook are like my 3 sites. I've been doing a lot of TikTok lately too, but right now those are my 3 sites to really go to. Instagram, kind of. I was on Twitter and Trey Songs is trending. So I click on Trey Songs. Just a whole porn show of a video that's supposedly him. Somebody going to town on him supposedly, and I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I mean, I ain't unhappy not seeing the video, but like, I'm just like, why? Because I got, and of course, he was not too long ago trending a few days ago because he choked out some police officer at a stadium at a game. I forget if it was a baseball game or football game, but what's going on, Trey? I mean, the music is selling. You need to get some attention. What's going on, bro? Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Did you see the video? It's probably gone by now. I was done. I'm just like, these people are in the video like, oh, she don't know how to do it. Let me do it. I do it right. I'm like, people are wild. They're so wild. Oh Jesus, I'm waiting for the boys in American Idol to come back because that's my ish. Um, keeps me occupied. Listen, I watched the boys. I'm a singer, y'all. I mean, I had a few gigs, thank God, last month, socially distanced gigs. And let me tell you what the socially distanced was. It was strange. It was different. And when I first got there, I was like, so the tables, even there were even tables on the dance floor, but they were spaced 6 feet apart. So they'd be 6 feet this way, 6 feet that way, whatever. Um, and the band was there where we usually are, in a position we usually on a little nook. And we were getting instructions, directions on what we could and could not do. And we had to wear masks when we were walking around. Everybody had to wear a mask when they were walking around. You were sitting down eating, you could take your mask off, but if you got up to go to the bathroom, you had to put on a mask. So tables are socially distanced. Of course, we could take off our masks to sing, um, but nobody could dance. That was a big thing. We're a dance band. Nobody could dance. So I'm like, I'm checking my hello, hello. If you came in, make sure to thumb it up. Say hello. How you doing? Akum, hi. How are you? Make sure to thumb it up. Johnny Sins, how you doing? So anyway, so we were performing. She was to make sure to announce that people have to wear their mask if they're walking around, and you cannot dance. You cannot dance. We're a dance band. I was thinking to myself, oh man, thanks for the thumb up. Thank you very, very much. I'm thinking to myself like, we we're gonna just perform. And, I'm a performer. I'm a singer, so this is what I love to do. But I was thinking, like, I'm so used to being the entertainment, being the party starter kind of thing, So I was like, we're gonna actually perform. And at first I was like, that's gonna be strange. That energy is gonna be really. But then, and this is me. I'm sorry. I might think one way for a few seconds, but I try to look on the bright side. So I was like, we are going to perform. I was thinking about that. We're going to perform. Like they're going to be sitting, watching. We're going to be able to sing, relate. They're going to get every sound, every word, every hiccup, every. That's what I do. I mean, that's what I love to do. So I thought maybe the energy might be low or whatever. That's the only thing I worry about. They might have low energy because, but these people have been locked up like we have at home, whatever. They ain't been able to go out and dance, party, have a good time. So they were ready too. I mean, the energy before we even started was like this. It was just so much excitement around the room. Period. So when we actually hit, bam, people were eating and stuff. They put down their forks and stuff. They were looking. They were watching. They were, yeah, clapping and things like that. Oh! They were all into it, and I was loving it. Yes, God, we performed for them folks. And my thing is like, I was telling the announcer because I didn't want to do announcer, but I said, just tell them they can dance in their seats. You can't get up and dance, but you can dance in your seat. So he did that. And we had a bunch of people dancing in their seats. And at one point, like somebody's like, "Can we stand up on the chair and dance?" And I was like, I'm looking at the manager like I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing like that. I don't want to get no trouble, right? It was funny. But they were there to have a good time. They had a good time. At one point, somebody actually had the woman they were dancing in the seats, right? So he actually spun her around the whole chair around. I was just like, people will be creative no matter what. We can get through this, y'all. This COVID, this pandemic, we got through 4 years, okay, of all kind of drama. We can get through this together. And it was just so good to be able to perform. And the manager, she was on everybody. She was when somebody's standing up doing something they wasn't supposed to do, she was over there getting with it and stuff. And when we were done after the gig, I was like, she was like, "You guys are so great. I know we're gonna have you back soon." And they're gonna have us back, and they're having us back in a few weeks. But they were like, "Yeah, but and I was like, "Y'all watching you? You was cracking the whip." It's just like, "Yeah, I got to." She was like, "Because they don't understand. If they do something wrong and we get shut down, I don't have a job." And they know too many people hiring. So like, where am I gonna work? I can't pay my bills. So I have to make sure everything. So I was like, I understand. I know you're looking at me. I'm like, I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't want her to get on top of me. No. Yeah, but it was it ended up being so much fun, and it wasn't illegal. We followed all the restrictions that were meant. For in that area because different areas have different restrictions. So we followed all the restrictions. We socially distanced, They had people RSVP. They had to have, so that they know exactly how many people were coming at what time and all that good stuff. And it just was really good. I love what I do, guys. I love it so much, and that's why I continue to do it. That's why I continue to seemingly, I hope, being happy because I love to perform. I love to sing. I love it. It's so much just watching people enjoy themselves or get into a lyric or sing along because they're feeling it. Or sometimes, when you're singing something, somebody will be so touched that they start like getting a little tears in their eyes or whatever. And it is just so touching to be able to make them feel better. And like I think someone there was a comedian, was it Dave Chappelle or was it Chris Rock, who was saying, when I do a comedy show or when I do a performance, when we do a movie, for that period of time when somebody is there with you, all of their problems are gone. They're not thinking of mostly if you've done your job, they're not thinking about this problem and that problem, what they got to do. They get lost in what you're doing. They get lost in the moment. And for just a few, they can just be free. You know what I'm saying? Of all the problems, of all the stress, of all the pain, they can just be free for a few minutes. And that is just a beautiful thing. And generally, when I'm doing it, I'm free too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to concentrate on doing this right, making sure I get this. Listen to the band, so I come in, I don't fuck up. If I mess up a lyric, I gotta quickly try to recover without people, looking at me crazy, knowing that I messed up the lyric. So there's all kinds of things that go into it, and it just keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me happy, and it keeps me engaged and engaging. I hope. Yeah, but that's about that. But Trey Songz, he probably getting in so much trouble right now because he's not getting to perform. He's not touring and stuff, right? So he ain't got nothing to do but to get in trouble. Okay. What else we talk about? RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been watching RuPaul's. A friend of mine got me into watching RuPaul's Drag Race because we started doing like a night. I'll get together and watch and play cards and watch the show. So I've really gotten into it. And this season, ooh, I've been watching. Have you watched it? I don't know. If you come in late, make sure to thumb it up. This is gonna be up. So for a while until either I take it down or whatever. But this is for all of you people who didn't get to watch it then and want to watch it back now. I'm just gonna continue talking, even if ain't nobody here. But I watched RuPaul's Drag Race, and I've been having much fun. And part of it is just the creativity. As far as the show is concerned, has found a way to please many, 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 many different audiences, which is beautiful. You get these storylines like you would on what is American Idol or American Got Talent or any of these shows. You get the storylines of the queens and the people that they bring in. You get comedy, you get fashion, you get performance, and I enjoy so much just for the creativity. I mean, just these queens, like, I mean, the ones who sew, they act, they sing, they lip sync, they dance, they all these different things, and it's just so great to watch the evolution of how they get through the show, finding themselves because you have to find yourself within a competition. You know who you are, and you go and you want to bring yourself to everything you do, but they throw all these things that you're not used to or that maybe you haven't done before at you. And it's the same in American Idol or The Voice. You have to do these things you outside of your comfort zone, and sometimes it's hard to find yourself within that at the moment, just in that moment right then and there. And the people who rise to the top are those who can do that and do it every single time. And one person that's rising right now is Simone. Love me some Simone. I am loving Utica. Utica, I almost never during the show go to somebody's social media, but Utica had me laughing so hard, and I loved what she was wearing that I had to go to IG and see what's up. And oh my God, these outfits she was making. I became a fan like after the second episode. I was like, Utica's I love this queen. Just funny and fun and quirky, but also the ability to do like high fashion and to really make these friggin' outfits, to act and move. I'm in love. But Simone also, there's a lot of people on there that this season especially I'm like crazy. I don't always pick favorites. There's just so many people that are so good, but Utica and Simone stand out to me right now. Um, yeah. Anyway, let me see. The snow, I talked about the snow already. We did the snow, right? I was out in the snow. Okay, it's snowing. We got 17 inches here in New York, and it's high. Even when they packing it up, they stacking it. It's some of the cars are like literally covered all the way up here. There's one, it's covered all the way up to the windshield, and the windshield wipers are sticking out straight like antennas. And I'm like, what's up with that? It's so funny. Oh, hey, how you doing? You just came in, say hello. Make sure to thumb it up. Let me know that you're here. Um, I just had a few things. I figured I'm gonna be on here, and if I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna do like a little live video. So I had a few things that I have to talk about, and I'm talking about this. I talked about the snow. I have been cooking. My main thing right now, y'all. My main thing, y'all, has been cooking. I have been cooking up a storm. I have been posting some stuff on my food blog. It's foodquest.robertanton.com, no, .blogspot.com. You know what I'll do? I'll put the link down in the description box. But I have been cooking so much. And you know, I'm still on my food quest. I'm not on a raw food quest, but I continue to pick better foods, eat good, make sure I get my salads and my vegetables. I'm still juicing. I'm still making my smoothies. I had smoothies the last 2 days. I didn't have today because I had some fruit. But I was at the store the other day and they had a sale on what was it, short ribs. Now I've never cooked short ribs before in my life. I've never cooked short ribs, but they had a sale, so I'm like, I'm gonna pick up these short ribs. I'm gonna do what I always do with stuff that I haven't cooked before. Go on the net, look up a bunch of recipes, find one that I figure I can do. That's not too difficult. I got most of the stuff, ingredients at home, and make it. And that's what I did. I got the short ribs, thought it was going to be really, really difficult, and it wasn't. I found something that was probably like a half hour, prep time. So I did that, and I made this. It made this sauce, this sesame sticky sauce that I guess is kind of, I don't know. It's Asian. I ain't gonna go into if it's Thai or Vietnamese. I don't remember. But I didn't have everything there. Like I didn't have orange juice, so I'm so stupid. I remember I didn't have orange juice, so I have this pure leaf juice. So I put that in there instead. I didn't have orange juice, and I think the orange juice is what makes it kind of sticky. So it wasn't as sticky as it could have been. But let me tell you, when I cooked them short ribs, I finished them ribs and had other stuff on the side. My veggies and my salad. The flavor was so good. It was so delicious. I could not. I'm still thinking about it. I was smacking my lip. It was so good. I did not believe how well it came out. And the sauce came out so good that I had some pork chops in the freezer. So I took down the pork chops. I was like, I'm gonna marinate these in the sauce and the pork chops tasted amazing. I was like, I got me a new sauce that I might end up making today because I got some chicken. And I was like, yesterday I had a veggie dinner. Today I'm gonna have me some chicken. And yeah, but like I took pictures of the short ribs and I think the pork chops too. So I'm gonna post those while I'm talking about it. I'm gonna post those on my food blog if you want to go and check them out. But listen, we stuck at home and stuff like that. You got to start experimenting and doing stuff. I've always been experimental because my great grandmother cooked, my mom cooked. I worked for a chef when I was young, when I was like preteens. I was yeah. So she was paralyzed, and I had to help her in and out of her chair and in and off the toilet, and help her cook and stuff like that. So she taught me how to cook like a chef cooks, and my grandma taught me how to cook like a Southern grandma cooks. So like I kind of try to marry the two, and with my better food, not natural food, thing, and try to marry the two. Maybe I should come out with like a what you call it, a recipe book or something. The only problem is I don't never do nothing the same, and I don't never measure out anything. But I guess we could work that out. I be ripping off other people's recipes, but I guess we can work that out. I don't know. What do you think? Should I have out a cookbook? Anyway, so I have been enjoying myself here. Not all the time. I will say that I have my moments. Like right now, I don't feel very productive with my writing. I should be writing every day. The last time I wrote maybe once last week. I haven't written so far this week, and I know I should be doing it, but I haven't been, because I've been this and I know this, I know this, I know this, we know this SNL, we know this, we know this. I know that every year around this time, this season, I get a little depression. And it's not a deep depression. It's just a little something where I'm always cathartic, no, a lethargic, and I'm always tired, and I just feel like sleeping and eating and playing games, like really. And that's what I got into YouTube. When I first got into YouTube, I was like that, and it brought so much energy to what I do. So now I know I should be trying to find stuff to bring that energy to me, but I just it's not there yet. So I'm patient with myself. I try to be patient with myself. Be patient with yourself. I know it will come back. I'll have that time. I'll be on it, and I'll be doing everything, and don't have enough time. But in the meantime, I'm doing a lot of cooking. I'm working on my hair, learning how to do my hair myself. Um, I am playing Bitwist online. If you play Bitwist, come on to play some Bitwist online with me. What am I doing? I am TikToking. I've been posting TikToks a lot. So if you, yeah, Robert Anton NYC, follow me on TikTok, Robert Anton NYC on TikTok. Hey, how you doing? If you just came in, say hello, thumb it up if you like. I'm about to get out of here in about, oh God, 5 minutes or less. But I just want to get on here and talk because I've been neglecting. And I may try to get on again in a few days. I'm not gonna promise nothing. Once I get my hair together, maybe I'll get on again and show you. I'm thinking about doing. I've been watching so many hair tutorials. I'm thinking about doing just one of me doing my hair and talking about like how I finally figured it out. Yeah. All right. Who is that? Who is that over there? Let me say hi. I might sing a little something real quick to get me out of here. This is In Time by Robert Anton. Let me see if I remember the words. I'm sitting here thinking about you, of all the little things that you need. You know I can't live without you, but how can I make you see? Your loving really satisfies me. I'm happy when you're next to me. And even when you're not by me, your face is all I see. And in time, I will give you all you need. In time, I will treat you like a queen. In time, you'll be my everything. And maybe in time, we'll be all that we need. In time. How do I get out of here? I'm laying here dreaming about you, the loving that you're giving to me. And what would I be without you? Unhappy, can't you see? If only you will stay forever, our life would be complete. I love you till the 12th of ever. I need you here with me, beside me. And I will give you all that you will need. Cause I'm crazy about you, baby, can't you see? I want you forever here with me. And in time, I'll be there for you. Okay, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I am out of here. Love you. Peace.